Now I would like to begin today by introducing Harley Hall, who will deliver the Welcome to Country. Harley is a proud Ngarrindjeri man and is also an amazing artist, and we thank him for his time today.
Mimina Korna. Nationality and nom Ngarrindjeri wrong. Nanoi Michi, Harley Hall. Nani Laklinjeri, Luinjera, Papaura. Napilam Pombrokang. Nabi Piltangi Blajugan Google the Yari Ngarrindjeri Corny. Nabi Kona Barakanindi. Nanoi Nachi, Dukinori Pildi. Nabi Plajananga, Nabukuko Pangalakawacheri. Napi Amala Brawati Wacheri. Yuntiangan to the Ngarrindjeri wrong. Nani Nyalan, Ngarrindjeri Yukmana. Ika Kapala, Nodi Andi, Namui Ngarrindjeri Rock, and Ininti, Yanchila. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Ngarrindjeri country. My name is Harley Hall. My clan is Larinjera Papoda from the Yardi mob. I live in Murray Bridge. I'm a proud cook of the Ngarrindjeri Yardi man. I'm from Coonawarra, Rakan. My totem is the bony brim, the pelican, and the black musk-duck. I'm a proud father of three. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. Together we are meeting on Ngarrindjeri country. We acknowledge Ngarrindjeri elders past, present and future. Welcome to our Ngarrindjeri country. Thank you and peace be with you. But before I go, I think a few of you have already seen me around before, but I'm here to share a humble instrument with you. It's one of the oldest instruments in the world. Do we all know what this instrument is? I like to interact, so don't feel free that you can just... Yeah, so what's its name? Didgeridoo. So didgeridoo is its English name, but do we know the traditional name of this humble instrument? Yidaki. Can you say Yidaki? Yidaki. So first of all, I want to pay my respects to this humble instrument, as it's from the top end of Australia, a place called Arnhem Land. And I want to say Mugmuk Yungle, which is paying our respect to the Yungle clan, who are the traditional owners of this humble instrument. So we all know how it's sort of made. No batteries in this one. So made out of wood, so we know that it's made out of termites, and that's what eats out this humble instrument. I'll play a bit of a little tune for you, and then you can think about some of the animals that you might see in the country, and then we can do a little bit of questionnaire. I'll get you fellas to do a bit of test on yours, eh? So anyone can pick out some of the humble animals that they could hear through this humble instrument? Emu. So emu makes a bit of a grunting sound, like a goo, 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 goo. Might sound something like this.
I'll give you like a 2-minute warning. And then we'll search your band up for a rebel. I don't think it's going to push the berries through as close to the and try to make sure that we're on time.
Sort of giving it away, eh? Because we all know that's not a kangaroo. Any other humble instruments? Kookaburra? I said humble instruments, I mean animals. Want to make a snake? So the snake. So I like to do, what sort of noises does a snake make? It's a bit like a sound something like this. Baby kangaroo. What sounds something like this? Just a bit faster, yeah? Any idea how I'm playing this on instrument? Did everyone hear me alright? Any idea how I'm playing it? So that's one technique. So when I was younger, I was always out in the dirt playing with my matchbox card. Sitting there going. And that's actually how I get the rhythm. So a drone. And a drone might sound like this. Sounds funny without the ensemble instrument, but once you put it all together, it comes together, yeah? So what about some of the sounds? So the kookaburra sounds something like at the same time I'm going. Can you just try that? Anyone see that? No? Well, first of all, I should say this is only a man's instrument, and it's very important that we pay that respect to that and respect the ensemble instrument. As we all know that men can't have babies, I always say, although this is 2022, anything's possible, but we all know that puts a lot of pressure on your stomach, yeah? And sometimes ceremonies can go for long periods of time. So sometimes they can go for hours, weeks, sometimes even months. So putting a lot of pressure on your stomach, that's what I've always been told as a young fella, so that's what I've always shared with others. But going back into some of the sounds and that sort of stuff, so I'll do the kookaburra as well as the drone, the matchbox card. Any other questions? So someone was saying something about circular breathing. So we'll know what circular breathing is. Because you're probably wondering how I'm not passing out by now. So I'm breathing in my nose and out my mouth at the same. Oh, it's not really at the same time. People think it's at the same time, but it's actually not. So when I learned how to play, I sort of bounced back a little bit. So my dad, I was lucky enough. So you all know Yoffi Indy. So Yoffi Indy, when I was little, they used to come stay with, at my dad's house, and my dad got paid to drive them around when they come down to town. So Yoffi Indy was like, taught my dad how to play, and I was lucky enough for my dad to pass that on to me. So I was playing when I was about 5 years old. I didn't learn the circular breathe until I was 10. So circular breathing was, when I was starting out, I used to just physically push my hand to get the air out. At the same time, I'm taking a quick breath. So, but over time, you use your throat, your mouth, your tongue, and push it out at the same time you're taking a breath. And from that, you can create a tune. So I'll be going like this, and every time I go like this is just me taking a breath. Creates rhythm, yeah? Sometimes I feel like I don't even know rhythm, but... so any other questions how to get the sounds and that sort of stuff? So I work at a place, I work at CAMS, so Child Adolescent Mental Health Service, and we go make our yidakis at a local Bunnings, which is using the PVC pipe. When I was younger, I was unfortunate, never had much money, and I started on my mum's vacuum cleaner. So I literally was pulling the pipe, using the pipe. I always had dust around my mouth. But I started with that pipe, playing that. So I used that idea to spray paint, get PVC pipe, spray paint them up, and we make them with the kids, and that's something that they can take home. It makes the same sort of sound, and that's something that they can practice them without spending, hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So So building that is made, this is the proper hierarchy, not found in Bunnings, this one is found in the bush. So also I run programs with youth, so take them out Sudan cutting, because we all know we've got termites around everywhere now, but once upon a time I was just from the top end of Australia called Arnhem. And any other questions before I leave? Thank you for allowing me to come and share some culture with you, and thank you very much.